Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the month of May with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. This is a general reading for Aquarius or wherever you have Aquarius in your chart. We're going to do a general reading for you for the month of May, checking an overall energy and how that affects everything. Then we're going to look at career, finance, love, and finally, we're going to do something very, very special this week that I haven't done before. We're going to check in with a message from a loved one from the beyond. So if you've got a loved one in the beyond, and you would like an answer from them, so you can be open-ended and say, I would just like to have an answer, whatever it is that comes through that will resonate with you. Or alternatively, you can formulate a specific answer in your mind. Try to keep it open-ended, not just sort of like yes and no and that sort of thing. Even though if you feel inclined to do that, you can do that. Remember, this is all general, so take it as it resonates. But we're going to end off with that. This could be for a loved one, a person, it could be a pet, that you want to speak to. But let's start off right away, Aquarius, yeah, with your overall energy for the month of May. What are we looking at? What is it that you need to know, spirit guides and guardian angels? Let's do a general check-in for the sign of Aquarius, please. What is it that Aquarius needs to know during the month of May, or those dealing with an Aquarius, wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, what is it important that they need to be aware of? All right, energy is flowing. I know a lot of you might be very concerned at the moment. There's all these, terrible things going on in the world, quote unquote terrible things. And, there's a lot of fear and everybody speaks about the economy collapsing. And something to remember is that the economy that we have globally, it's basically founded on greed, it's founded on fear, it's founded on control, it's founded on rigidity. So, when we speak about it collapsing, it sort of has to go in order to go into that new phase, that new positive phase, So it may seem like a loss initially, but it is that flip over from money, to love. And I'm not saying that there won't be money in the future. There'll still be an energy exchange. It's still planet Earth. We still got to play by the rules of Earth. But it won't necessarily be as greed driven as everything has been for the last couple of million years, basically. Where, for example, when there's some sort of lack or anything going on, people go like, yay, let's overcharge them for stuff because, that whole thing like that is leaving, and that is really great. So let's just see what is the energy that you are bringing from April all the way into May. We've got the Four of Cups, which is all about balance, especially balance with the people that you are dealing with in your life, significant others, partners, friends, people that you maybe lost contact with. I see a lot of a lot of bonding taking place there, forgiveness, crossing bridges, strengthening ties. You've got the Sun energy, the highest vibrational card in the tarot deck, and you also have the Chariot energy here, Cancerian energy, water energy. It's about security, it's about foundations. So all in all, I see especially the relations and the connections that you have with other people, that overall is improving, So especially maybe you've been struggling with confidence, self-confidence, trust. Maybe I feel that for many of you, trust is something that has been holding you back. That is being resolved there for you. So there are some offers coming, and Spirit want to let you know that you can trust the things that are coming your way. You can trust the things that are being shown to you. You can trust the offers that are being made to you, beautiful Aquarius. All right, in the month of May. All right. Really amazing things coming over there. People with good intentions. All right, so let's see what is the potential for this month. For the potential for this month, you've got the Knight of Cups, the Empress, which is always about abundance. And look at this, you're coming into your own energy there with the Star, Aquarius energy. That humanitarian energy, that community energy, that helping, that giving and taking, that equal giving and taking, sharing and receiving, that balance. So follow your heart. Follow your motivation, follow your soul, so to speak. Follow the things that make your heart smile. And I don't see overnight success, but I do see very powerful foundations being laid for you. I do see doors opening for you. I do see, the right offer coming at the right time. I see meeting the right people, all right? I see an improvement in the flow. There's an increase in the flow where things are getting better for you. and they're getting better quite fast, which is really, really great, you know. Let's see, what do we have for potential going forward? What are you building in this month, and what is the potential going forward for you, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cosmic siblings? For Aquarius, please, what is the potential going forward? There is such a good flow that's being predicted, and oh my goodness, you've got the Fool, which is Uranus energy, which is all about changes, independence, personal independence. We've got the High Priestess, which is Moon energy, emotional fulfillment, as well as the Page of Swords. So this is really, really cool, my beautiful Aquarius. New beginnings, spiritual next level. All right. You can expect everything to increase for you. Everything is amplifying in a very good way. So it's not overwhelming to the senses or anything like that. And, there's some new ideas that are coming up, and you are strongly encouraged by the universe to contemplate them. And just remember, just because you contemplate something and you do all the research and you get the prices and everything, doesn't mean that you have to go for it. But it's by that energy that you put in that you might open the door for something else that's really fundamental for you. All right. Let's see for your career, beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. What is the universe saying to you about career this month, this month of May? What do we have for you? What do we have for Aquarius, please, for the month of May, career-wise? What is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to be aware of? So you have got the Five of Wands, so there might be some changes, there might be some goodbyes here. There's some emotional conflict that's being resolved. You've got the King of Cups and the Strength energy. So there is definitive, I spoke Afrikaans, say definitive, which means definitely. So, but there is definitely, maybe some of you needed to hear that, maybe some of you just needed to hear a different language. I don't believe that anything happens by coincidence. But there is a start here of a release that's taking place. So it's not necessarily that everything is being released all at once. But there is a release that is starting here, emotional release. I feel as for many of you, you might be in a job because maybe you wanted to take care of your family. Maybe, you were very sad at the time. Like I'm not saying that what you're doing is wrong, but what I'm saying is there's a negative emotional connotation to it. And I feel that you sort of, you may have been asking yourself for many, many years there, why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I here? Why am I not moving from this? What is the reason? And I feel that you are getting it. You can expect to have maybe like a surprise coming about Aquarius, or with people there's like a real sense of like acknowledgement, where you get to really understand the impact that you had on other people's lives in what you were doing. I feel that you don't have a clear grasp of the impact that you had on some people's life. Very phenomenal impact, and you're getting thanked for that. You're getting acknowledged for that, and it's more sense of personal fulfillment, not necessarily money, but that unlocks a lot of healing inside of you. So you kind of catapult into that next level really, really fast. Because, we don't always realize what we bring to the table for someone else until it is acknowledged, and that is what's coming about for you. And it's really, really beautiful. It's really, really well deserved. All right. Let's have a look at finances for the month of May for your beautiful Aquarius. So career, really, really great acknowledgement. They're growing, possibly leaving a job behind. It could be the start of the breakaway to something new, but it's like emotionally, whatever held you there, whatever kept you there, whatever wasn't, like the most viable thing that has kept you there, I see a release from that, my beautiful Aquarius. All right. Okay. So for finances, we've got the Six of Swords in reverse. Some of you have been carrying other people, and it has, it's just been a crap situation, which probably shouldn't have been in the first place. So again, you are getting to see, yes, that Four of Cups coming up again. So it's coming up twice for you, very strongly, very profoundly. New things coming in, new offers coming in, looking at things from a different point of view. Whoever might be riding the gravy train, and like it's not so much that you might even be aware of the things that maybe you might be somehow enabling certain people. So you're getting the realization there's an end to that. Either you move away, they move away. There might be a conversation that you're having with them, but I don't feel like it's, it might be a bit difficult, but it's not that, You know, it's not an end of the road sort of situation, because there's a new offer coming up. So I see you saying to someone, you know what, we've been doing this, it's been really great, you know, I didn't mind at all, meaning it completely honest, full sincerity, which I love. But you know, this and this has now come up, and now I need to go in this and this direction. So unfortunately, I won't be able to, you know, to do things the way that I've done them before. And new beginnings in money. Again, the Fool twice. New beginnings in life, new beginnings in emotions, new beginnings in finances. All right, because you are going to that next level in energy, so it only makes sense that the finances need to match that. We're going to see what your loved one is saying from the beyond, but before we do, let's take a look at love. And it seems like love is that little bit of that monkey wrench, you know, that spinner in the wheelbox type of thing. So let's see, what is that about? Some of you need to finally give your heart, open your heart. You see King of Wands, you are ready for it. Eight of Swords and the Hermit energy, Virgo energy. So it's almost like maybe at some point you kind of said to yourself, you know what? It's not all that safe to love. And it doesn't mean that you're not in love. It doesn't mean that you're not with someone, but it's almost like you might have like a little, like a treasure chest or like a treasure box, you know, that's like it could be literally or maybe symbolically sort of like hidden underneath the ground. That's just sort of like yours and almost gives you like a sense of authority or power and control or stuff like that, which I feel was necessary at the time. But you are ready for beautiful love now. You are ready to trust. Open your heart. This is not just romantic love. This is love in general. You are ready. You've worked very hard to get to this point, and now you are ready. Don't see phantoms when they are where they are not. All right? Just because something seems impossible to get out of doesn't mean that it's not. Just because you don't see the solution doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. And you want to give yourself a bit of a break here. So, you know, maybe you've been overcompensating in love. Maybe you've been the one that has always been the one that took control of everything. Chill a little bit. Let it come to you. All right? Let it come to you. Let's see what message you have from a loved one there in the beyond. So either focusing on a direct question or seeing what is coming up. If it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Anything that comes across in the reading that resonates with you, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, and claim it for yourself. And those of you that might be interested in card readings or spiritual development, you can check out my courses, links down below in the description. Okay, so what do we have? And it came out in reverse. Tears cleanse the soul. It came out in reverse. I'm going to move it in the upright position, but you know, maybe for some of you, you needed to be strong, and your loved one is saying to you, you know what, you can be vulnerable, you can be weak. Weakness is strength. You know, allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to mourn. And it doesn't just have to be them. It can be anything in life that didn't work out for you now, anything that didn't work out in childhood, any sort of heaviness, any baggage that you're still carrying with you. Because it came out in reverse, I feel that there's a space of being very sort of macho, you know, and it doesn't matter whether you're a man or woman, but very much like, you know, I've got to do it like this, and I can't do it like that, and I shouldn't do this, and I shouldn't do that, you know. But who makes up these rules anyways? Fear is what usually makes up these rules. So let go of the fear, allow yourself to feel, because it cleanses your soul. And you might be surprised the amazing, incredible things that you get as a direct result there, Aquarius, of just allowing yourself to feel. And that could even be feeling the heaviness of the world, feeling the situation that feels so hopeless, you know, feeling the scarcity, feeling the pain for others. Allow yourself to feel, because that is a fundamental part of being human. All right. May be the best month of your life for you ever. May it be absolutely, absolutely amazing. From my heart, namaste, love and light. See you next time. Bye, beautiful Aquarius.